everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. Well, today is August 31st. It is August 31st, 2016. It is Wednesday. I'm here to do my health and weight update video for you guys. Yes, I did not come last week, so it's been about 2 weeks that I have been here to do this. I am so sorry that I didn't make it last week, and the reason for that was because I had another bout of Meniere's. Some of you may know, I had talked about it about 2 years ago, or going on 2 years now. I had Meniere's disease, which basically is when we get spinal fluid caught in the ear canals. And there is no reason for this because it should not be. There is no explanation or how this even happens, because we have 3 openings in our ear canals, so there is no fluid that can get trapped in there. You know what I mean? It's an impossibility that's happening. And when I was first diagnosed 2 years ago with Meniere's disease, it was very, very scary because he said to me, "There's no cure," you know. But with Meniere's, it can go away on it. It can go away on its own, you know. And at that time, I lived with it for 1.5 years before I even knew what the heck was wrong with me. One of the symptoms of Meniere's is vertigo, and you know, if you have vertigo long enough, you get nauseated. It's just, you know, you lose your balance. Fast movements on your, you know, like if you move fast to look at something real quickly, you get thrown off. So it's hard. And I was actually supposed to go to physical therapy when I was first diagnosed with Meniere's, but it went away. It had gone away. I said to them, well, I haven't had any sensation, you know, I haven't had any, you know, feeling of like I'm gonna fall. So they tested me, and sure enough, my Meniere's had gone. So this time around, I thought, oh my gosh, am I going to live with it for how long? Because like I said, it goes away on its own, or you live with it. There is no cure. There is no cure. The only good thing about it is that it can go away on its own. And it did. It came on last Tuesday. I started getting the symptoms. By Wednesday, I weighed myself last week, but I just felt horrible. Thursday was the absolute worst. Because I remember I had to take my son to football. I had to drive him there, and I caught a red light, and a big diesel truck parked right next to me, and he released his hydraulic brakes. So you know how it goes tss when they release the brakes? Well, that noise is like I heard that noise inside a tunnel. You know, that's how the noise penetrated in my ear, and it hurt so bad. So I couldn't really wash dishes because the clicking of the glass, you feel like you're in a constant tunnel, you know. And so I got a little down. I got a little depressed. I still worked out. Sometimes I would lose my balance when I was working out. I would, but I did it. But I will say that I got a little down because I just didn't know if it was going to go away, you know, because I know there's no cure. But it went away. By Saturday afternoon, I noticed that I hadn't had any symptoms. And so I haven't had any symptoms since Saturday afternoon. So yeah, so it's gone for now. And hopefully it's gone forever. I don't know. There's no way of predicting it really. So anyways, that's why I didn't come last week. But let me tell you what I did weigh last week real quick for you guys. Let's see. Let me look at my calendar here. Okay, so last week was Wednesday the 24th. And the last time you guys saw me, I weighed 193.2. And that was on the 17th of August, okay? I weighed 193.2. So last week I weighed 192.4, and that was an 8-ounce loss. So this morning I weighed myself, and this is what I weighed. Now remember, the bottom number is what I weighed last week, and that was the 192.4. And then the top number is today's number. So this is what I weighed. Okay, August 31st, Wednesday. August 31st, Wednesday. And from last week, I am down. So I'm 191.2 from 192.4. So that's 1.2 pound loss in a week. Yes. So yep. I am 191.2. So that is a 1.2 pound loss. To recap, I started March 31st. I started my journey again, and I weighed in at 215 pounds. And so that is a total loss of 23.8 pounds. Yes, I cannot wait till I see at the 25 mark. That would be very, very exciting. I still have my goal of my birthday, which is October 8th, and that is to weigh 185, because 185 is what I weighed when I started YouTube. And one of the reasons why I started YouTube was for the weight loss journey. And I have never weighed less than 185 since being on YouTube. So I want to get back to where I started, which is 185. And I started YouTube May of 2012. So my goal is to be 185 by October 8th of this year. So I'm hoping that I can do that. That's not very far, you know, I mean, that's not a lot of pounds to go. That's what, 6 pounds? I think it's doable. It's doable, and hopefully I will do it. So anyways, that's what's been going on. As far as my food, I've been doing so good with meal planning. Oh my goodness, I've been doing so good meal planning. I've been doing so good with my exercise. In fact, guys, let me tell you something that I've achieved this past week, and that is on my FitnessPal. You know, it records all your steps. Well, in one day, I did 40,000 steps in one day. Wow. I was so proud of myself. I was so proud of myself, but I really pushed myself for those 40,000 steps. I really pushed myself. But I was so proud of myself because I remember that night, towards the end of my workout at night, because I double worked out. That day I did a double workout. And they were intense double workouts, okay? Because my goal was to do 40,000 steps. I had already achieved 30,000, but I just wanted to see if I can do it. So one day I woke up and I said, okay, this is the day I'm going to push myself to see if I can do 40,000 steps. So I did a workout, and then I cleaned, and I, you know, went to the grocery store, blah, blah, blah. And then in the evening, I did another hard workout. Well, by the end of that workout, towards the end of that workout, let me tell you, I felt exhausted. I really felt exhausted. And so as soon as 40,000 hit on my Fitbit, I started to cool down. I didn't finish the complete workout because I really was tired, and I just started to cool myself down. I kind of walked around a little bit, and then I took a shower, and then I called it quits for the day. But I reached 40,000 steps. That's a very big accomplishment for me. Very big. I don't know when I'll do the 50,000, but I will challenge myself one day to hit 50,000 steps in a day. But I don't think I'm going to do that anytime soon. I want to get a little stronger. I want to get a little lighter, and then I'll try to do something like that. But because that 40,000 was a lot. I mean, that was a lot of work. You know, at least for me it is. At least for me it is. So yes, I will try and do 50,000 at some point, and I'll let you guys know when that is. But for right now, no. So that was one thing I accomplished this past week. And the other thing that I did was yesterday. Yesterday we went out, and I went to a Levi's store, and it's been since high school. Since high school. I graduated in 1986. So in high school, I had button fly Levi's, you know, and I hadn't owned any of those since high school. And so I went into the Levi's store and I said, gosh, I really would love some, you know. I felt good enough. I felt light. I felt positive. So I asked the lady there was a rounder of Levi's, and she said, everything on here is an extra 50% off the clearance. Well, there were Levi's that were cropped. I guess the summer, you know, because Capri's crop Levi's were on clearance. So she says, today everything is an extra 50% off. And I said, oh my gosh, but I don't know if you know, because the larger sizes they're gone quickly. So anyways, she said, okay, what do you know what size you are? And I said, honestly, I know I could be a 14, I could be a 16. It just depends on the style. And you know, Levi's don't run like that. They run like, you know, a 33-inch waist, 32-inch waist, or stuff like that. She says, well, if you're a 14, we have it. If you run in a 16, there's no 16s. I don't know if they didn't have any. I don't know if they ran out or what the deal was, but they didn't have any 16s. So she said, but we do have 14s, which are a 32-inch waist, or yeah. And I said, oh, and I picked up the Levi's, and I'm looking at it, and I'm going, this is not going to fit, you know. She goes, well, try it on, you know. So I said, okay. So I took two pair with me, the lighter one and the darker one, and I could not believe it. I was so shocked that it fit. I was so shocked, beyond shocked, that I took a selfie in the dressing room. Like, I took a picture because I was so happy. And I put it on Instagram, and yeah, I was really, really excited. So here's the picture of what I put on Instagram. So I'm a proud owner of some buttonfly Levi's and size 14s, and I was really, really excited, just so happy. So a lot of good things, you know, a lot of good things are happening. Yeah, you know, it's not easy. It's not easy. It really isn't. You know, but the more I go, the further down I get in my weight, the more encouraged I get, the more motivated, the more determined I get to stick to this, because I actually feel like, wow, am I really going to do it this time around? You know, is you know, I feel that determination to do it, you know, with meal planning, with consistent exercising, with mindfulness. I'm doing it, you know. So I hope that you guys are. I hope that you guys are all doing well on your journeys, and that you don't give up. No matter if you've fallen off and you've been off the wagon for a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, that you come back, you get back up, and you do it. That's, yeah, because believe me, guys, I have fallen so much, and just one thing is, I never gave up, and I'm not going to give up, and I still have a ways to go, guys. I still have a ways to go, but I feel more like, how do I say it? I feel more optimistic about it, I guess you could say. Yeah. So, but one day at a time. One day at a time. That's how I take every single day, is a day at a time. That's what I'm doing, because I don't want to overwhelm myself with anything, with food, with exercise, nothing. I don't want anything to be overwhelming. I just want to, you know, take it a moment at a time, and consistency, you know, be very consistent. So anyways, my friends, that is it. I think that's it. I don't think that there's anything else. Yeah, nothing else other than that. I did cut my hair, guys. I just trimmed it. I went to get it trimmed a little bit to get off the dead hair. There was so much split ends and everything, so I just went ahead and went in, and it is shorter, but it feels so much healthier. So I'll be going now on a regular basis instead of waiting almost a year to get my hair cut. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's all that's happening. I hope, like I said, I hope you guys are all doing well, and I'm going to shoot for next week being here, but rest assured I will be back to make another update for you guys. You know, I do want to continue doing these videos because they really, really help me, and I hope I help somebody else. You know, I hope that I'm a help to some of you out there. So anyways, my friends, that is it. I'll see you next week, hopefully. Okay, bye.